Ankie Timmers now, Netherlands. 220 on the bar.
Yeah, she put in a great performance at Europeans this year. Totaled 632.5.
Lifter with a very long history in the sport.
And it looks like a good opener. Oh, not deep enough though.
So if we take a look at the replay,
Certainly get a better angle here.
The hip must be below the top surface of the knee, and that just met parallel.
Yeah. Side.
And you know what? That's only 13, not even 13.
It's not even a big jump.
So I would not put that past her at all. But here's Ankie Timmers to retry the 220, but she didn't quite get to depth last time.
Yeah, look, Ankie's got plenty of experience. I mean, she would have come off of the last one, had a quick chat with the coaching team. This is what we need to do. You can see that squat suit is very tight, so it's going to be super hard to get through into depth.
So that suit is trying to resist all attempts to bend at the hips, and the knees are trying to stop you bending. The knee wraps are trying to stop you bending at the knees, and you have to press down through that equipment.
So she gets 2-1 on that one and gets that one on the board.
So everyone has a squat in.
Maybe even before that lifter start the wrap process, so you're ready to go as soon as bar loaded is called.
And of course, you don't want to be standing in those tight knee wraps for longer than you have to.
Yeah, timing is everything with equipped lifting.
Ankie Timmers now, Netherlands, for 225.
Yeah, I think the extra 5 kilos here is just right. I mean, I know she's got a lot more in the tank and she can do a lot more, but I think this is quite a smart move. Just going to put the 5 kilos on, make sure I'm not completely draining myself for the rest of this competition.
I'm going to wait for the referees here. I'm not certain whether that was deep enough. No.
No, and it wasn't.
Here's Ankie Timmers. Seems to be the only one having a good bench day today.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is one of her favourite lifts is the bench. She competed in World Bench as well. She hit 195 there.
This is 190. That's an enormous weight to hold over your face. And while you're at extension, the bench shirt isn't really helping you, so you're holding that yourself. It's only when you start to bring it down to the chest that the bench shirt starts to make sense.
Great press, very strong in the lockout.
There's a little bit of lateral movement. She did really well to control that.
Yeah, she looked like she touched it a bit high on her chest. Oh, she's got two reds with yellow cards.
The book came off, I'm told. So that's a real shame. And when the weight starts to get behind your wrist, there's very little you can do to salvage that. Now here's Ankie Timmers for 190 for the second time of asking.
Look, Ankie is a seasoned professional. This won't be bothering her too much. The fact that she's got one on the board helps to ease those nerves a little bit. She'll just come out and correct what needed correcting.
She's got quite a high touch point, hasn't she? Quite high up on her chest, so probably why it's not bothering her so much that the shirt's sliding so far. blues. So, on bench, blue card can be either for downward movement of the bar or lockout. Her elbows kind of locked and unlocked. No, that's an overrule. That was a good. Yeah. Ankie Timmers is out next, already on the platform for 200. We'll wait until everyone's done their first deadlift before we look at the overall rankings.
Looking good. These athletes tonight just not giving much away with their facial expressions.
There really isn't much in it. Well, here's Ankie Timmers for 215. This will move her up past Haranga, with Haranga still to deadlift. That's a good deadlift for Ankie Timmers. She's getting close to top, though. That was Wim Wamsteker coaching her, I think.
Yeah, she got a little bit technically wrong there, but I think you're right. I think she's getting very close to the top.
She is assured now of the overall bronze, so she's looking at deadlift medals. This will move her up to silver. Will she take silver home for the Netherlands?
A bit too much today, but she does take home the bronze medal, though.
That's a decent day's work. Now, what's this? Jane Orberg is going to attempt. Whose record is this? This is Agata Shitko.
Yeah, I think it is.
This is the
this is huge
deadlift world record that Agata Shitko did in Pilsen last week. So here are the results for us. Rhea Stin is our 4-time world champion with 650. Rusinenko takes the silver with 640.5. Ankie Timmers on body weight at 625.